Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Paula, also known as PB Moreland. I am an author. I am a YouTube channel creator. My YouTube channel is Crystal Tales and Dragon Scales. And I have some news for you, for those of you who have been keeping up with my books, or this could be for anyone who happens to step into this sacred space to watch this video, that I do have my website once again up and running. It's new and improved, and it has a lot of information about the books themselves, the 4 novels in the Whitebird series, already published and available at many online bookstores, and in softcover editions through my website, my publisher website, if you want to buy them directly from me as a signed copy. And also, I do believe Amazon offers them in softcover as well. So, with that note, just to put that message out, I will include a information tab up in the corner there for you to access my website directly, so you don't have to search for it. However, in the description of my channel, you will find the links to many different online websites to find my books, and you can locate my website there as well. So that said, a nice deep breath, sacred pause in this day. This happens to be the June solstice, which just coincidentally lands on my daughter's birthday. My daughter is turning 35. My beautiful, beautiful blue-eyed baby girl. And she was born on the solstice. To me, that was quite magical because I live in a world of nature, the elements, magic, fairies, dragons, as well as on the 3D earth in this, wearing different cloaks, whether I'm a gardener, a writer, a tutor, a friend, a daughter, a mother, co-worker, colleague. So I just thought I would bring that in, the beautiful energy of the summer solstice, where we have the most light upon our planet. And I accept this light with all the beauty in my soul. I hope you do as well. So once again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It is growing. It is still quite small, but that's okay. It's not the quantity, it's the quality. But I just wanted to remind you that if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. I welcome you with open arms to my channel. But and to welcome you back to Crystal Tales and Dragon Scales. And today I thought I would speak directly to the heart of something I know that many of us are feeling. This unsettled hum running beneath the surface of our days. There's so much unrest in the world right now, and yet I'm not afraid. I'm not at all concerned. And maybe you aren't either. And if you feel that unrest, take those deep breaths to find the sacred spark within, where there is calm. Locate that calm directly in your center. When I listen to the world right now, I do hear what sounds like chaos. And as I said, but when I listen within, I hear something else, clarity. When you go within, into your own sacred space, whether it's through deep breathing, whether it's being out in nature, barefoot in the grass, on your back in a field of grass, looking up at the blue sky or the midnight sun in our sky with the stars sparkling down upon you. Whether you're at the playground with your children and you just settle into the center, find that quiet within. That's where you can be spending more time now, because the world is very noisy. And I do feel that we are in a moment just before the storm breaks open to blue sky. Not a storm of destruction, but of release. Everything false, everything built on fear is beginning to tremble and fall. This is what's happening. I think my last video that I created for you was speaking of such things as well. Because those are the days that we're in right now. We're in those end days. And to those that are still clinging to the structures of control, this feels like the end. But to those of us who have been walking this path, many of us have been doing this for lifetimes. And especially this lifetime, for me, 60 years. I've been walking this path, awakening and remembering, and to me, this feels like a beginning. Yes, the noise is loud. Yes, the world is spinning quickly, but you, dear ones, are not here to be swallowed by the drama. No. You are here to witness the storm from the still center, where the calm in the chaos. I'll repeat that. You are the calm in the chaos, and there are many of us. My guides, of which there are many, and I am reacquainting myself with them. They're so beautiful, and they're so, I kind of go back into the vernacular of a young woman who had a large circle of friends. So I had so many people around me all the time. In my not my teens, no, say that, because I was still quite withdrawn, quite shy, quite attached to one or two people with my pony. But as I entered high school, I opened up more. I just felt more of myself. 20s and 30s, 40s. I had a large circle of friends, always around me. And it slowly changed as I changed. And that's okay. And I say that because my guides now, that are in my energy field, that have been with me since time began, they are my friends. They are my beautiful, beautiful partners in life that I can access at all times, that know who I am, that will give me a dose of reality if I need it, a nudge. If I find myself in a situation where I ask myself, why is this happening again? Why is this happening again? It is because my guides and me, my master self, has put me into that situation to remind myself of my divinity and to grow. So my guides and my dragon, my beautiful, beautiful aquamarine water dragon, we are not walking toward destruction, but toward alignment. Remember, some of my videos have this introduction and some don't, because honestly, I forget to put it in there. I create my own videos and I don't always add that introduction, but it is a visual that says you are not broken, you are activating. That is what is happening. The world is not broken. The drama that we see is not broken, it's activating toward alignment. So let's stay present. Let's stay anchored in beauty. Let's speak gently to each other. Keep dreaming of the world we're building, not the one that's falling apart. That is the message of the day. Keep dreaming of the world we are building. It is your choice. It is everybody's choice, whether or not you're going to be swept up in the drama that is unfolding, which is appropriate. It is no surprise to me and to many that this is occurring, what is happening in our world today with these threats. It is no surprise. It is the grip of the control that is screaming in fear because it knows that it's lost. Do we want to feed that fear? Or do we want to feed our soul in quiet and stillness and imagine the life that we are living, which is in beauty? And honestly, sometimes I feel alone in this knowing, especially in my family, my circle of friends. That's why it has gotten quite small, that circle. Very small. I no longer can resonate. It is almost entirely impossible to sit in a conversation that is either in fear or judgment or hate, or it just resonates this false belief. There are many still on our planet who are highly programmed. They are in that narrative of that our leader is the dictator. I'm not on that. I'm not in that narrative. I'm not. I know this is all appropriate, and some call it a chess game. What's happening? To me, that seems a little callous, in my opinion. Don't think it's a chess game. But there are strategic moves that are being orchestrated, and it's benevolent in its energy behind it. It is goodness. It is light. But there are many and really it's not their fault. I've said that before. As I used to be one of the unawakened in that particular scenario. But I have awakened to what I truly believe is a movement, a light movement, an alliance, an earth alliance that loves humanity, that wants humanity to stay here in health and goodness and light and love and access, the skill set their DNA has embedded in their DNA, the skills, the superpowers. And there is a force on this planet who does not want humanity here, doesn't like humanity. It gets in the way of what they do believe should be on this planet. Not going down that rabbit hole at this moment. But what this has done for me, unlike my family members who are in fear at this moment, not all of them, and friends and co-workers, I see it in their eyes. And I want to shout from the rooftops, we're going to be okay. When I do say that to a few friends, they get mad at me. And that's their right. They get angry. They're like, how can you say we're going to be okay? We have work to do. We have protests to be in. We are not going to be okay. So I have to back away from any conversation I have because it is not, I'm first of all, I'm not here to save anyone. I'm not here to change anybody's mind. Yes, I'm a change agent just because my frequency sometimes stirs memories in those I encounter. And you're not here to change anybody. You're not here to enlighten the world with your narrative, with your trying to convince. It's more as my actions speak louder than my words. I'm not here to change anyone's belief. It is up to them. They're divine. They have their own master self, their own angelic team. I cannot save them. I can love them for who they are and where they're at in their journey and appreciate their awakening and set a distance if I need to. Put those boundaries up. Gently remove myself from those situations where I am in do not resonate any longer with that group, because I see the golden age. I'm in it. You are in it. If you resonate, if you're not drawn to the drama, yes, we can get pulled into it for a few seconds. Kind of glance through my news channels, not the media. I do not watch TV. Do not listen to those three-letter agencies, the legacy media, mainstream medias. They are just full of deceit and lies because they're scripted that way. It's just the way it's been. I do it from a different alternative media, or not even media, news source. Just a few minutes in the later morning. I do it, and then I can disconnect from it. And it feels good. It resonates. And that's what I do for my own morning time. I sit and listen to the birds, sip my coffee. Enjoy my cats around me. My dog, who I will take for a walk once we're done with this. If I want to listen to music, try to infuse tranquil serenity into my days. That's what I do for me. It's what my soul asks me to do. And so, as I said, sometimes I feel alone in this knowingness. And I must repeat, my audience is still small. But my voice feels big today. One person hearing this, or maybe even no person. I'm not making these videos to gain attention and a huge following. I don't need that in my life. I'm doing this because I feel compelled to share. And if my circle of friends is small and my circle of friends isn't interested in some of these messages, then here I can speak my truth. And maybe your voice feels big today too. Let me know if it does. Please leave a comment. How are you feeling today in these energies on the planet? We are bombarded with chaotic energies. I'm not attached to it. I do not get entangled with it. I used to years ago. I don't anymore. I've done the work. If so, if your voice feels big today and you have a small circle of friends, you're not alone. We're weaving this together across timelines, across lifetimes. So thank you for being here and thank you for listening. I do appreciate it. I enjoy speaking. I enjoy inviting my guides and my dragons and my master self. We're having a party over here, and you're welcome to join us anytime. So if this resonates, feel free to share it with someone who needs to hear it. Leave a comment, share your truth, and most of all, trust your stillness. Trust that stillness within you. If you encounter another soul today, which I'm sure you will, unless you're living in top of a mountain, instead of, if they want to draw you into the narrative or the dialogue of what's going on in our world today, the chaos, the unsettled tremblings of any political government, countries falling apart, banking system, the fiat money system. If anybody is wanting to get into a debate about religion, especially what's going on in the Middle East, just experience with this, practice with how you will interact with that energy. Will you just turn and walk away without sharing any words? Will you smile and say thank you for your ideas, but I do not resonate with that today? Do you engage and insist that they hear your side of the story? Are you the person who starts the conversation and tries to pull those individuals into the drama? Whoever you are, wherever you're at in this day-to-day world that we are in, doesn't matter what country you are in, does not matter where you are on this planet today. We are all in the frequency. In the northern hemisphere, we are in the frequency of the summer solstice, where there is the most light being cast upon our planet from our beautiful, beautiful star. Or if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's the opposite. What are your intentions today? First of all, to yourself. Are you going to be drawn into the chaos? Or will you seek out the stillness, even if amid the chaos? It is doable. It is possible. There are millions of people who are doing it today, and I invite you to be one of them. So until next time, from my heart to yours, be well, be bold, and be beautiful in your becoming. Smile at those you pass. Play well together. And remember to love the children. Remember to send your love and your prayers to all the children on our planet. Some are suffering. Some are moving out of that suffering. The bell reminds them of the love of spirit. So from my dragon heart to yours, have a good day. Namaste.